I'm King Kongin, baby. Like an idol, maybe. You can't change me from who I am. This is my life, following the plan. I'm King Kongin, baby.
So, Mike Webb, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Rizzo?
Yo, it's been a grind, right? And you're a grinder too.
Indeed.
So you're an entrepreneur. Mike Webb, tell us about what you do.
So I own Philly Fade's barbershop. I would say that's the headquarters, the day-to-day operation, but I'm the assistant director of BuzzBox and Buzz It Forward. Buzz It Forward is the foundation providing these free haircuts through the mentorship program for kids specifically. But the BuzzBox company here, that's the real push that I'm looking to show the entire state of Pennsylvania. And right now I'm focusing on a campaign for seniors. 90 days, 500 free haircuts off the backs of the corporations and small businesses and really the community.
Okay, so you said a keyword, focus. You focus. What's the plan?
The plan, the initial plan is to use my network and secure my committee because I have bigger things to focus on. So I need a committee. I need people that understand the plan and that the goal for all of this to take effect is community sponsorship. So the more people I have that know the plan and that I trust, I can focus on higher things.
Yeah. So I said those two words to you because you know a little bit about me, but you don't know everything about me. And for the people that is in the audience as well, right here, focus, follow the plan, and it will expand. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're focusing on right now, that's why I want you to really know the plan. The plan is ultimately God's plan. We don't know where it's going to expand, but it will if you follow through.
For sure.
How many times have we, everyone out there that's listening, how many times have you heard a friend saying, oh, I'm focusing on this new podcast, I'm focusing on this new thing, and then 2 months later they're on something else. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want you to follow that plan.
For sure.
And just watch. We don't know when it's going to expand. And in this book, I have people all the time ask me, Rizzo, how did you get with Snoop Dogg? Rizzo, how'd you get with Master P? So I got the MP right there, Master P. They thinking, but no, it's not Master P. It's tell me what this is.
That's Mitch Pitch right there.
Mitch Pitch. Yeah, this is
a sports agent around.
Yeah, this is sponsorship for today's show. Mitch Pitch. Just make sure you follow him. Man, this hat is fire. Who made the hat?
Grand Slam ideas.
Oh man, see, we got some hustlers in here, man. But we got people in here that had a plan. They followed through with it. I don't know how Mitch Pitch, what he started with, how his plan initially was, but whatever that plan was, it expanded into what he's doing right now. Same as you. What was the plan when you started the barber shop? What was that plan?
The plan
before the shop came.
Before the shop?
Yeah, what was you doing?
I was in school initially for business marketing and management.
Yep, that wasn't the barbershop was not in that plan, right?
Cutting hair mobile was.
Oh,
but not the shop.
Oh, okay, but still, cutting hair was still the plan.
Yeah.
Before that, when did that start? That's what I want to know. I want to break that down. When did it start in your head that I'm going to do this barber shop stuff, a barber cutting hair?
It started when I got in that first, whatever the mathematics course was for engineering. I thought that I wanted to go to school for engineering.
Okay.
Because I did electrical construction in high school.
Okay.
And then I got in this class and I seen the syllabus. And I'm like, I'm not cut out for this. This right here, direct line to my advisor. Because I knew that I wanted to do something in the field of barbering, but mobile, not in the shop. So I switched my focus to business marketing and management.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started to brew what mobile would look like.
Yeah. So before that, your plan was you're going to school.
Yeah.
And you follow through. You didn't give up. You didn't quit. You follow through with going to school to graduate.
Yep.
Right. And then expand it into something else. So when you follow through with your plan and ideas, God's going to lead you to the right direction.
One more tidbit on the focus and following through. It took me 8 years to do the 2-year degree because I only went full time just my first semester. And then after that, I said to myself, I didn't graduate high school to go back to school full time. Like I wanted to work.
Yeah.
So I only did one course every semester. So even through the summer semesters, I still went at least once.
Still went.
It took me to about 2018.
Yeah. You still went, never gave up. That's what I'm talking about, man. I salute soldiers like that. I love it. And now the last thing I want to talk on is this: when you're in this partnership and or solo businesses, I want to talk about that. So partnerships. Have you ever been in a partnership with a business?
I've been in partnership with an individual.
An individual, yeah.
Yep.
So for a business.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever been in good ones or bad ones or what? You've been in both. All right. So my next thing that I'm doing with this Kongin mindset is to educate the next generation. And I want them to know, going into a partnership with your friend, family members, random people you meet that talk a good game, it's going to happen. Really set back and look at everything. And I want you to see if you have any signs of, just like a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see that sign real quick. The girls see the sign real quick with the guy, like, oh man, he's so jealous, like the jealous type. Oh, that's a sign. Get out. Don't even do it. Okay. And a lot of times people they stay in it. Okay. So just like business, I want them to know if you see a sign, that might not be it. So I had several different partnerships, and it seems like it just doesn't work. So I got to go solo, so I'm going to be on the solo team from now on, and I'm going to be an advocate for solo. So I'm sorry for people that have business partnerships. God bless you if some are going really well, but a lot don't. So do you have a little, without saying any names, do you have a story about a bad one? Yeah. And give us a tip what to watch out for.
Social media.
I'll give you the rundown first. So I was ambitious about expanding from one barbershop to 2 barbershops. And so this client acquired a barbershop, a brand. And once the brand owner, who promised a turnkey operation for my investor here, they split ways. Now the investor's sitting there with a barbershop, and he's not in this industry at all. Thought he was getting a turnkey operation. So I saw that I could seize this opportunity to then have a second location and also have a partner to where there's investment in this second location, so I don't have to come out of pocket for something that I'm most importantly not ready for. 100%.
And you were up front with, I'm not ready for this. I don't have the bread right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we sat down face to face. We had the interaction of, as long as he could be hands off and recoup his now 30% off of whatever comes in the business, then fine. I just said I didn't want to pay the rent, but I'll renovate the property and I'll get it up to.
Was this in writing or anything? Tell us that. Was it in writing?
No.
Okay, so it's not in writing right now what you're talking about.
Yes.
So that's number one right there. You must have everything in writing. And if you don't have the lawyers or whatever, get it in the email. At least get it in the email.
At least email.
And start emailing each other. So right now, you're texting your partner, your future partner, texting. No, the moment start getting to that level, the business, then I want you to send the email to that partner, to that friend or whoever. I don't care if it was your mama, so it's now your mama getting an email. So, man, you sending me an email? Yeah, mama. We're business right now. So that's what I want the next generation, but not even the next generation. If you're out there right now and you're an adult, you're an adult entrepreneur and you're in something right now, you might be like, dang, yeah, you're right. See, I've been trying to do this. This is what I've been thinking of doing this. Well, I'm going to encourage you and motivate you to do it. Send the email, right? So now, okay, it wasn't in writing. So now what?
So now we went through this process. We started the business. I did all the necessary legal documentation to have Philly Fades 2. Very important factor here. Before we even did any renovations, some damages happened to the basement of this location. So now I'm assuming the obvious. We spoke about it. He said, yeah, insurance will come down here, take care of everything, because literally it was sewage in the basement. So you lost everything. The property that was down there and the construction had to be redone. So I spent the next 3 months renovating the upstairs so it can be a barbershop. Ideally, this was going to be a barbershop and salon. Downstairs was going to be the real moneymaker. So I spent the time renovating the upstairs, and then when that time came around that this was done, and I inquired, hey, whatever happened with the basement? Oh, nothing. I mean,
you're saying this
no
to the
insurance
investor,
money
right?
came back.
This is to your partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked,
Yeah.
what's going on with the basement? Are we going to move forward with that?
Yeah. What happened?
The response is, no insurance money came from that. I was conscious to not respond immediately, definitely with like a reaction.
Yeah, that's
especially
another
of
tip.
emotion,
That's another tip.
because I knew better. It sounded funny, and then I could use my own critical thinking of, well, if I'm in his position and you told me that it was already operating in the red, and then I got in business with this kid, this person that's younger than me, that has less than me, and he did his part, I got that money, that insurance money. Now, am I going to take it out of my pocket and give it to him to then restart all of this, or am I just going to pocket that and then tell him, all right, well, listen, none came. I mean, do you want to do it yourself, or do you want to split, or we can downgrade this business to a nonprofit because my accountant says it looks bad on my books. So when he told me that, I calculated all of this and I said, you know what? Okay, I understand. And I just moved on amicably from that to where I looked at this as, first off, a learning lesson.
Yes.
Of when I am in this situation, this type of situation, because this was early on in my entrepreneurial career, year 3, actually year 2.5. So,
And you're young.
Yeah.
You're young.
I learned like documentation because there was he say here.
Yes.
And then I also learned here that if something happens, sitting there sulking on it is not gonna make me feel any better. Me dragging his name through the mud, that's not gonna do anything.
But your flesh, I'm telling you right now, your flesh, all of us want to drag that person in the mud. I'm just keeping it real. The flesh, but soft answers turns away wrath. That's in the Bible. So the moment, we have to, it's hard right now for me to even preach this to you, to teach it and coach you, because I have that flesh problem, but you're right. So you didn't do all that.
No.
So you just walked away.
I took what was mine in there.
Okay.
The renovations, like I took the countertops that we made, and I redirected here because I had mentorship in my corner.
And you believed in your brand.
Yeah.
You believe in your vision.
Yep.
And you
Yep.
believe in your plan.
Yep.
And that's the end of the day. You have to believe. You have to believe in your business more than anybody else.
Yeah.
So let me tell you this, and this is how I'm going to end this. So what I'm seeing, I never met you before. This is my first time meeting you, and never heard your story about your investor. Here are the tips right now. I truly believe most investors, the ones with the money, the moment something goes bad, the moment something does not go their way, they're gonna cut you. They don't want nothing to do with it anymore. They got the bread. They got the money. This is what I experienced. So I'm seeing it throughout the country. So I know it's throughout the world. These people, God bless the ones that are going to own up and keep their word. All the stuff that he says, she says stuff, even if you had it in writing, they're going to come up with their own way of thinking. Like they never even wrote it. Mm-hmm. It literally can be in an email, and they would still say, I'm talking about the money and the power people. Those people that have that inside their blood. Stay away from them. All money ain't good money. We heard that before. And I'm telling you this true. I experienced it several times. And I want to be an advocate to all you people out there. To you for your next business partner. I mean, business partners, hey, it's good. Some are definitely good to have. I'm just telling you to watch out. That's all. Mm-hmm. You know, be careful. Thanks for coming on the set, the King Kongin mindset. And King Kongin means you're a soldier, you're a warrior, you're more than a conqueror. You never give up. You blessed by the best. You highly favored. It's not an energy. Yes, it's not an energy drink, bro. It's not an energy drink. That's just the name on the can. It's a mindset. That's what King Kongin is. When people ask you, hey, oh, that's an energy drink. No, go ahead, drink your Monster. Go drink your Red Bulls. Go drink your Celsius. I don't care if you drink this at all, but it's a mindset. Okay. And you are one of these soldiers. So congratulations. How can someone follow you?
Instagram, easiest way. Webb_media productions.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's the easiest way to get a hold of you, man. God bless you, man. King Kongin.